So I've seen people unsure of how to change the SSD in their Steam Deck OLED. There's videos for the LCD, but there's been no videos for the OLED. So it's pretty simple. All you need is a T6 screwdriver. You're going to want some tweezers, and you're going to want one or two spudgers just to get into the side here without damaging it. And all you got to do, just take out these screws. There's 4 on the outside and 4 on the inside. I don't know if they're different sizes. The original Steam Deck had different sizes, but I'm not sure about this. Come on. Oh, and before you do anything else, you're going to want to take out your SD card. Never leave your SD card in when you're trying to open the Steam Deck. It will snap your SD card in half, so do not forget that. Come here. Alright, now you're going to want to take one of your little spudgers, and you're going to try to get it, pry tool, get it in the side here. Just try to get it open around the triggers here. Just get it in there and just wiggle it around. And as soon as you get one pop, you're good to go. You just slide it along, give it a little twist at each area. And it's very easy once you get the first one. The first one's the hardest one. I'm doing this inside the Steam Deck case, just much easier like that. Not going to scratch the screen or anything. And that just pops right off. And the SSD is under here. And the tweezers are, there's a ribbon cable that goes all the way across here. And right here, it's taped to this plate. So you just want to gently pry that up. You're not going to destroy it, just gently pry it up, be patient. Camera. Gonna get some better tweezers. There we go. And it'll come right up. It's just taped basically. It's a taped ribbon cable. And you're gonna wanna, there's a screw way up at the top on the left side here. These are smaller than the other ones, so make sure to separate them. And there's one way at the bottom. And now this plate should come free. And you'll see it's connected by this little tape here. What I like to do is I just push this down, push it all down, and I can just bend this back like this. You're not going to hurt it. There we go. You get this side over the ribbon cable, and it just bends down like this, and it's still attached. It's not damaged or anything. And then you can just, this is the SSD right here. Well, so here's what, normally you disconnect the battery cable here. I don't like to mess with the battery cable. I just put it into, you go to the BIOS by holding power up, and then, holding the volume up and pushing the power button. When the Steam Deck is completely off, you go to the BIOS, you set it to battery storage mode. It's one of the options in there. You're technically supposed to pull this out. I don't really care. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. I've done it many times, but that's what you're supposed to do. So if you copy me and you break it, it's not my problem. And this pops right out. And you see it's got this little shielding on it. Just pull that out. And you put your new SSD in. This is already changed. So you put your new one in, put the shielding on it, put it in at an angle like this. You just screw that down. Gently lift this up, nice and gentle. Close that back up. And you just do everything earlier in reverse. You can put this tape back on. It'll stick back just fine. And line up the screws, screw it in. Screw the top one. And from here, it's very simple. You just take the case and you snap it back into place. Just squeeze it on each side. Make sure it's fully squeezed on every side. Sometimes, especially around the joysticks and the D-pad, it won't close all the way. It'll look normal, and then you close all the rest, and you'll notice your trigger might feel weird. It's because, as you can see here, it doesn't close all the way sometimes. So you just give it a good squeeze, and it'll snap properly. And then you just put all your screws in, and it should be good.